Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Firefighter Salvador Carrillo. Did you know that 3 out of 4 fire deaths occur in residential fires? I am here today to talk to you about something the community has needed for a long time. The fire department is introducing a community risk reduction plan. A community risk reduction refers to a program, service, and actions used in the community. It mitigates and prevents the loss of life, property, and resources associated with life safety, fire, and other disasters within the community. It will highlight the needs and valuable sources of fire prevention items that are sometimes we think very little until they are activated and can save someone's life. I want to introduce to you the smoke alarm program at a college park fire department. In the past year, the fire department has collected data and information and recognized some of the high hazards and targets in the city through repetitive 911 calls and identification of residents' needs. The fire department recognized in the community that the smoke detector is the most needed, is helpful, and essential fire detection device. By identifying the first steps in a fire and injury prevention, the reduction risk assessments performed by firefighters and first responders attending to those calls. The item identified was the lack of residential smoke detectors, and in some cases, the presence of non-working smoke alarms or the batteries were dead. In addition to recognizing the high risk in the community, another concern was found that correlates with the smoke detector injuries. It was found that the most of the population did not have smoke detectors or did not have batteries on those devices were the elderly residents and the low-income residents also. By adding these factors, it was an automatically established a reason for the community risk reduction plan. The fire department has formed a fire reduction committee that will help with data collection, maintenance, and setting up benchmarks or attainable goals to reduce injuries to our residents. The city of College Park has 10.7 square miles of populated area, and the population in 2020 was estimated to be at 13,930 inhabitants. One of the targets for the program is the elderly population. They make up 8.2% of the community. The residents living in poverty, it's a combination of 40 adults 45 to 54 years. They make up 8.9%. Adults 55 to 74 years make 17.4% of the population. And adults 65 to 74 years make up 19.7%. A smoke alarm is an instrument that senses and reads smoke as an early fire indicator. How smoke detectors or smoke alarms generally give a loud audible sound from the smoke detector. If it is a part of an integrated fire alarm system, they can all go off at the same time, not just the detector nearest to the fire or the one detecting the smoke. The two most recognized and common smoke detectors are the ionization smoke detector and the photoelectric smoke detector. The ionization type has two electrical charge plates that ionize the air and causes to create a current to flow between two ports. When the smoke enters the device, it interrupts the flow of the electrical current between the chambers and reduces the electrical current, activating the smoke detector. The photoelectric smoke detector, it is meant to alert the residents as quickly as possible. The smoke detector operates by continuously focusing a beam of light into a mirror from an LED light. That source that is aimed directly into the sensor in a sensor chamber. If the smoke enters that chamber, the reflected light is interrupted and triggers the alarm. Both smoke alarms are battery powered in case of a household power has gone out. Both are equally recommended for the residents, and they give early warnings in case of a fire, helping residents identify the hazardous situations and get out as soon as possible. In the residences with working smoke detectors, the risk of dying in a residential fire is cut in half. In the United States, the National Fire Protection Agency, or NFPA, reports one person dies every 200 home fires in households with working smoke detectors. Now, the amount of people dying from house fires almost doubles in homes without smoke detectors. So, these are the reasons why we are asking for your cooperation and involvement in everybody's with the community risk reduction program in the area. The plan is to identify the most needed people. Next is the distribution of community relations implementation, talking to the residents, introducing fire safety education, the installation of smoke detectors, maintenance of the smoke alarms, and data collection of locations, installations, and needs. This program cannot take off without your assistance. To accomplish the goals and benchmarks, donations from the local home improvement stores, businesses, and corporations and fire prevention funds are very, very helpful. Through local home improvement businesses and donations, the program can purchase a 10-year maintenance-free smoke alarm. Volunteers and stakeholders can assist in visiting the houses, assessing the residents, and beginning the fire education process. The interior and exterior stakeholders can participate in the installation process, showing efficiency and getting to know the residents. Collecting data can be done monthly or quarterly. Is the initial benchmark to measure performance and review effectiveness with the assistance of volunteers. Being involved and engaging a cause like this that can have a tremendous impact on people's lives, it is worthwhile. There is going to be a meeting next month. I will I would like to invite all of the stakeholders to the meeting. There will be talks about the launch of the program and developments that are still coming in, and your assistance will help us to resolve any conflicts as soon as possible. Data is being collected, and your presence will allow in the opportunity to allows us to meet face to face, one on one, and any information or new data collected will allow reassessing and refining of the program. I will lead the meeting and work with the committee and stakeholders to better understand the project. Together, we can manage expectations, goals, and benchmarks, minimizing any potential for communication breakdowns. And your perspective is also welcome. I would like to thank you for your time and patience. With your help, we can all make this smoke detector project a success. Thank you.